And before stopping by the orphanage, I might as well see if I have any more ingredients for him. Just in case. Anything, please? Okay. Orvid, you need to reorganize your priorities here in life, okay? Maybe not be so damn picky. Just settle for your fried rice and stop trying to make dishes out of ingredients that shouldn't exist. Alright, let's head to the orphanage. Time for my last ghost clue. Holy. Is it the same? Oh, it is different. Yep. It's been reconstructed, but it's different build. Wasn't there a nasty fire here? Looking at this, you'd barely know there's been so much as a campfire lately. I think they built the building the same way, just... no, never mind. Thank the goddess, this is wonderful. Estelle? Matron Teresa. Yes, I thought it was you. Welcome back, I'm glad to see you. And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. We haven't, my apologies. I'm Shara Harvey, Estelle's bracer mentor. I have, however, heard a great deal about you from a certain someone. You're a loving mother figure to every child here, and apparently your tea is first rate. Oh my, I'm flattered. Congratulations on getting the orphanage rebuilt. I'm amazed, it looks pretty much exactly how it used to be too. I know, it sounds silly to ask them, but to build it that way, but everyone was kind enough to humor me. I can't imagine this orphanage looking any other way. It just wouldn't be the same. Yeah, I think you're right. So, are the kids inside? No, they're actually out in Minoria for class. A traveling priest comes by once a week and holds Sunday school for us, you see? Okay, it's a bit of a problem though. You see, we actually want to ask the kids about something on top of just saying hello. Oh? Would this have to do with the white man Polly saw? Probably, yes. I see, so it was Polly who saw the person thing. I always did peg her as the sharp one. Well, come inside, we can wait here until they return. I do have some tea on the kettle and a few snacks too. Thanks. Estelle, what's wrong? Oh, Josh isn't here, that's why. Matron Teresa, you're not going to ask about Josh, are you? Chloe already told me everything. She worries easily and she needed to unburden her soul onto someone when she found out. Estelle, you've been through so much. Come on. If you say things like that, I can't hold it in. Someone please give her a hug. You don't need to hold it in. You shouldn't. I'm all too familiar with how it feels to lose someone important. But he's not lost. He's just having a we need some space moment. He's in his edgelord phase. He's become Sasuke, literally. Now, don't say anything. I may not be able to be a mother for you, but at the very least I can hold you for a little while. That's sweet. Well, that was embarrassing. And here I was wanting to show off and show how I'm a big, tough bracer woman now. That's right, you are a senior bracer now, aren't you? Congratulations, Estelle. Well, I'm still kinda green to be honest. Speaking of my little crying jag, though. Teresa, you mentioned that Chloe was worried about us. Yes, about you and Josh specifically. She saw her precious friends suffering and felt powerless to do anything for them. She struggled with it. She desperately wanted to help you. Precious friends. Feel kinda awful she's been tearing herself up so much about it. But I'm glad she cares. I really need to go see her soon. I believe the Genis campus is closed to visitors right now due to the end-of-term examinations. Yeah, I try. We should have climbed the fence. If it was me, I would have been up there in a second. Those should be over soon though, as you can see her then. Sounds like a plan. Also, you know the kids are a little bit late, aren't they? I don't remember Sunday school taking this long. They may be playing in the village after class. The new traveling priest who's been coming by does seem like he's fond of children. A new traveling priest, huh? Wait, that does sound familiar. Oh, it's probably Kevin. Let's head to Minoria to see if they're alright then. We'll bring them home if we need to. Good idea. Are you sure? Wouldn't want to trouble you. No problem. Think of it as thanks for the great tea and snacks. You also owe her for that big hug back there. Hey. Thanks so much. I'll be waiting here for your return. Okay. It's the Pied Piper. He's leading all the kids to be his sacrifice. That would be dark, but I wouldn't put it past the game. Sunday school over at Minoria Village should be finished soon. Okay. I'm on the way. My, she's a wonderful person. Something about her reminds me of Lena. Quite a few things, actually. You thought so too, Shara. She reminds me a bit of Mom, too, but more than anything, she reminds me of the Queen. I don't know, just warms your heart, I guess. It's the compassionate heart of a mature woman, really. I feel a bit inadequate on the score of comparison. Hey, you do a pretty good job at it too, Shara. I mean, if you want to be better at it, maybe cut back on the booze would help a bit. Ouch. Right for the jugular there, Estelle. Anyways, let's go to Minoria and collect the kids, Yes, let us collect the kids. How many kids do I put in my inventory? 5? Can I use them? Like consumables? Can I throw them at my enemies? Ah, Minoria, it feels like a dog's age since I've been here last. We were just here, though. Come to think of it, I don't really get out of Ruan in general all that much. You don't, huh? I always figured you and Dad went all over the place, not just Roland. Well, I mostly keep to Roland, to be honest. I go out to Bose and Grancel often enough, mind you, but that's about it. The only ones I can think of with absolutely no roots would be your father as a bracer and Agate. Oh yeah, Agate does kind of strike me as a wanderer. I don't think I've ever seen him in Roland, though. Or have I? I think he tends to avoid Roland since, well, Cassius lives there. He has some issues that Cassius make a bit hard for them to work together. Issues, I think I get it. I wonder how Agate and Annalise are doing, come to think. They just started investigating too, I doubt they're all that far ahead of us. Alright, the children should be in Sunday school around here somewhere. Let's poke around a bit and figure out where that would be. Right. Okay. Sun's already risen quite high, it's about time for Sunday school to end. I guess we'll just walk up to the church area, right? Oh hey, here's the Sunday school. Given that sign's still up, I guess they're still in class. Should we poke our noses in? They might have ended for the day and simply forgot to take the sign down. Let's take a peek. Okay, let's see. Wait a sec, I know that guy. It's Kevin, right? Yeah, I knew it. They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily. And what are the machinations of that foul-masked puppeteer, Harlequin? Capri, Pedro's teacher, seems to know the jester, but simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon he would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, Pedro. A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own message. It will be all right. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have his moment with her. The end. That's the Dull Night, kids. What? That's it? What about the fight with Harlequin? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That's a wonderful old shit. Even the other kids have sprites now. And you just know that Pedro and Tia go on and get married and live happily ever after. So romantic. Yeah, yeah. They gotta get married and be happy. I want some... Daniel? Got a sprite? Daniel, that's a terrible haircut. Who gave you that buzz cut? His barber just went like one stroke of like the arm. Went like bzzz, took off half his hair on the top. Goddamn Daniel. The fucking Daniel, the fat fuck, got a... he got a sprite. Oh god, but Lucia didn't get a sprite. Oh my god, Lucia is the only kid that didn't get a sprite. Capri is so cool. Ah, all 22 chapters of the Dull Night in one sitting for a bunch of rambunctious kids. You want to talk challenges? Alright kiddos, it's enough for one day. Class is over. Aw. Thanks for all you're teaching us, Mr. Graham. Okay, never underestimating this group of kids again. Yo, who's at the door? Class just wrapped up, so come on in. You noticed me. Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. It's me. Huh? Hey. What? Estelle. Hey kids, it's great to see you again. Are you guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? That's great. It's been forever. It's been like 3 months. Miss Estelle, play with me. Me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. And Father Kevin, it's been a while. Ah, she remembers me. Of course I do. Wow, though, you really are a priest despite that getup. Really? Why all the hate on my awesome duds? It looks cool. But hey, what are the chances we meet again here of all places? Could this be fate? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. He was in Gransel just recently. I see. So you've met Father Kevin before, Estelle. The world really is a small place. I know, right? Craziness. Thanks for lunch, by the way. It was excellent. No, it's no trouble. Besides, it's the least I can do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle. How come Josh is not with you today? You see, he's pretty busy with something, so he couldn't come today. Oh, too bad. Guess I'll eat. Daniel's like, guess I'll eat his share then. Oh, I wanted Josh to see the orphanage all fixed up too. Me too. I wanted to see him dressed up like a princess again. So pretty. Anyways, you guys were in Sunday school for a while. What was that you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? It's called The Dull Knight. It's an awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. No it wasn't. A sword for brains. It was a romance with desperate love between a noble lady and a common man. Desperate love. It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to Liberal. He brought a YA novel. That's Ao's favorite. I'm planning on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. Guess the way you get caught up in stuff, it kind of backfired there. Well, thank you for your devotion, Father Kevin. You'll be heading back to Ruan now, I take it. Yep, next logical stop, really. Got other villages to visit, so I need to hop on an airship soon. Speaking of, how come you're in Ruan yourself, Estelle? Bracer business, I guess? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came out here to ask something. I believe you wanted to ask about the white man Polly saw. Oh yeah, that thing. You want to ask me stuff? Yes, Polly, we had a question. Can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? The white man was a white man. Very descriptive. He was spinning like a top and was neato and fun. We're hoping for a bit more... let me try to explain a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside just kind of spacing out, which is, you know, usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah, he was dancing around in circles in the sky. When I tried talking to him, he just bowed and flew away like a birdie. We were totally asleep and dreaming the whole thing. I mean, come on, that's the lamest ghost story ever. I thought she might be dreaming at first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah, I only saw a little though. That night, I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. What white shadow? Okay. Kinda looked like a cookie. I probably could have eaten it too. Okay, Daniel, thank you. Well, 2 witnesses makes this quite a bit more believable. Bowing and leaving when addressed though, curious. Polly, I have one more question and it's important. Do you remember what his face looked like? No, I don't know what his face looked like. He was wearing a weird mask. A mask? Well, that's not your average ghost then. Hey, Polly, you need to say this stuff. You never mentioned that before. But nobody asked. Well, mask aside, it seems it wasn't just a dream. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the brace. There's fucking sirens going on outside my house. Hold on. I thought recording at night would be, you know, quieter, given that there's nothing going on but raccoons outside my window, but nope. We got the police. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild just in case. We've been watching for it since then, but there's been no sign of it. Well, thanks for your time, Matron Teresa. This has given us a lot to mull over. Okay. Estelle, Shara, whenever you're in Ruan, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll send you for the next time there's a class, I hope. Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. I'll drop by every time I have a chance. See ya, Father Kevin. You too, Estelle. And bring Josh next time, too. Yeah. I don't know when I'll be back, but we'll see you again. Oh my gosh. Josh, where are you, man? You gotta come back. Man, those kids are energetic. Gotta wonder, though, whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood, because every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I've ever met. Yeah, Matron Teresa's amazing. There's actually another girl who helps out here, too. She's busy with her school exams and couldn't get out here today, though. Huh, okay. Anyways, I'm heading back to Ruan for a bit. But you guys, want to come with? Well, we're nothing left to investigate here, and as they say, the journey is more important than the destination, so certainly let's be off. It's decided then, off we go to Ruan, let's go. Oh, he's a party member! I knew it. Kevin, yeah, he wields a crossbow. Only level 39. He didn't get power leveled. Cross gear. I can give him my male gear though right now, so I might as well. Give him the long barrel. Oh, I can give him 2 long barrels. Sure. What about his orbments? Action, EP, HP. He probably won't be in the party for that long though, let's be honest, so. But I will take the mind off of him. And I'll put it here instead. He comes with a free mind too. I'll take that. I'll give him attack. And impede. Actually, no, give him EP cut. Yeah. That'd be better. Alright, Kevin in the house. And I finished all the requests now. Yes. The only thing I don't have now is the ingredients necessary for that quest, but I am not going to worry about it. Also, between the last episode, I also duped my crabs and my fishing ingredients, so I should be good to go for the next time we encounter any other fishing spots. But as of now, I'm not going to worry about it. I have 99 crabs. I'm all ready. Shouldn't have done that. Bad move. Okay. See how much damage I do. Alright, Kevin, what do you do? Cross Skier Rage. Combo attacks with a concealed blade and arrows. Sacrifices own CP to raise the CP of others. Ooh, nice. Okay, decent damage. Oh my god, Estelle with strength buff does 1300 damage. That's kind of crazy. Alright, we're out of here. Back to the city. Ah, finally back. Feels good to be in Ruan again. Thanks, guys. It was nice of you to make sure I got back here safely. Aw, come on, no need to thank us. Yeah, I hardly think you needed our help either way. After all, crossbows are rare these days, and people who are skilled with them are rarer still. What? Ah, nah. A wandering priest spends a lot of time out in the wilderness, you know? Gotta be able to defend myself somehow, but there's no way I could match a pro. You really think so? I think you'd make a really good bracer, actually. You're really skilled. Oh, Estelle, you're making me blush. You keep the flattery up and we might have to get serious. I thought we agreed to knock it off with the come-ons. Anyway, about this spook you're hunting, people have been coming to the local church about it too. But, Father Theodore thinks we ain't dealing with a normal spirit here, assuming it is a spirit at all. Really? Why isn't it normal? The testaments state that when a person dies, a righteous soul will ascend to the sky to join Idios. Right, and sinners are condemned to fall into the darkness of Gehenna. Sometimes, though, you get souls who don't really fall into either camp. That's what the church typically refers to as a ghost. Wandering souls, okay. But then I still don't get that what makes our ghosts not normal if it's a wandering soul. Well, they don't really wander according to doctrine. Ghosts are just usually bound to something. Could be a place, could be a person. Point is, it's something. The ghost everyone's been reporting, though, doesn't seem to behave that way. It's got Father Theodore worried, I can tell you that much. Now I get it. Yeah, that is worrying. Anyways, just something to keep in mind as you investigate. Now I gotta get to the church. See you, gang. Stay cool and spookless. This is like the hip Zoomer priest that gets along with everybody. I like him. Huh? That was really good advice. I guess he does really know the testaments. Still doesn't seem like much of a priest, though. Well, I've always heard that the wandering priests are a strange bunch. Back when I was with the troupe, we had the oddest wandering sister traveling with us. Never found out why either. Okay. So anyways, we've heard from all the witnesses Jean wanted us to talk to. Guess we should head back to the guild now, huh? Right behind you. Back to the guild. It's them! Neil and Dorothy. Hey. Oh, you're back. Estelle, hello. Oh my god, so good to see them again. Neil, Dorothy, what are you two doing in Ruan? Obviously, getting some pictures taken and articles made for the frickin' wildfire of an election. Then I heard something weird beyond that happening, and so I stopped by to check out what's up. Something weird? You mean this white shadow thing people have been reporting? Actually, while you were out, we had another report of that thing appearing in the city limits. The citizenry is starting to get frightened and demand answers that I can't give them. This is getting serious. The capstone to it all would be the picture this young lady took. This one pretty much puts the nail in the coffin as to what's going on, so to wait, we can photograph it? A picture? You mean... Really, I had no idea you like ghost hunting, Dorothy. It's nothing like that, really. I was just taking pictures of the hotel at night and skaboosh, ghost picture. Here, take a look. Oh. Looks more like a white umbrella to me. Well, that's pretty decisive, alright. Come on, guys, don't you think this is a bit too hasty? I might just be a malfunction of the camera, yeah. Nope, I don't think it's the camera's fault. It's a shiny brand new model from the central factory, and I've been taking really good care of it. It's a malfunction, okay? A malfunction. Oh, Estelle, you're scary all of a sudden. Anyways, I'm willing to put a lot more faith in these sightings now. It seems something that really is out there. More to the point, I think working with the media on this wouldn't be a bad idea in this juncture. So let's all share info. To start with, did you guys get any statements from the witnesses? Yeah, we checked with all... Oh crap, this is an emergency, help! Okay, what now? Isn't that the casino owner? Hey, what's wrong? Why are you so worked up? Was someone attacked by monsters? No, the supporters of Norman and Portos are arguing. They're facing one another down with the Langland Bridge. Why are they having a flippin' protest on the bridge? All that fuss over an argument? Wait, those are the two mayoral candidates, aren't they? An argument could be bad. Uh-huh, sounds like an article and maybe a riot. Dorothy, we're on. Aye aye, sir. See you later, Estelle. Man, they're fast. We should be quick too, to be honest. We need to be on hand in case things escalate beyond words, as it were. Right. Thanks, you too. Good luck. But I want to report my findings. Nice. I'm already G rank? Oh yeah, silver chain. Cool. Give me that. Give me that silver chain. What does it even do? Prevents poison. Defense 15. I'll take that. Yes. Yosh. And I'll give her the... where is it? Sapphire Talisman. Norman's supporters are arguing with Portos. Okay. Alright, let's go. By the bridge, right? That is quite the crowd. You aren't fooling anyone. We know that you're behind the ghost that appeared at the hotel. Norman's son is bedridden from the shock. Have you no shame? What disgusting tricks won't you stoop to? Oh please, that son is a member of the Ravens. How do you expect us to trust something a worthless thug says? Wait a moment. Criticize me as you wish, but only a coward would attack my family. You will retract your statement for calling my son a thug. But that was probably a little much there. But sir, why are you agreeing? It's because you bent on issues like this like that the tourism party dares to try such tactics. Who's daring to try things? The harbor party is the one crossing the line. Do you really think your harassment with this ghost trick will really stop us? Yikes, this is really getting out of hand. Do you think we should step in? They haven't actually gotten violent, so we can't do anything yet. Let's try to get into a good position though. If this does turn into a fight, we need to jump in immediately to stop it. Yeah, but there are so many spectators, we can't get any closer. How the heck did Neil manage to get up front already? I can't take this anymore. Do you limp-wristed tourist suckers think you can beat us in a straight fight? Well, that's it. Let's do it. The employees of the Norman firm will uphold Mr. Norman's honor. Stop, all of you. Do not sink to the level of thuggery. Everyone calm down. We should discuss this rationally. Oh, crap. I don't think we can stop this now. Oh, God, is it? Let me guess. He's on a boat, and he's gonna sail through the frickin' bridge. My goodness. What a tragedy. I don't even need to know, like, who this is. I already know who it is. What a tragedy in the making. Oh my god, he really is in a boat. Violence creates nothing. It only opens empty chasms between men. To you, I offer this song. A gentle sad song to encourage you to overcome that which divides your hearts and joins hands as one. Estelle, sink the ship. The sun shines a rainbow bridge. I cross it to reach you. I can't skip this, by the way, so we're gonna have to sit through this. And yet, as I search, it fades into the sky. Dancing with loneliness on the wind. I just love how everyone's turned to face him. If this wish is doomed to fade, without ever coming true, then may it leave and never come back. Okay, at least a scar. May it leave at least a scar, okay. My first promise. A promise I cannot keep. I keep your breath. Encased in amber. Stealing within this. Eternal dream. Sorry if the actual ukulele music is low. It's probably because the sound effects are low, but... seems you were all touched by my song. Remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. Ahem. Well, Portos, I think it would be a good idea for both of us to cool our heads a bit. Yeah, I agree. Besides, we're obstructing traffic. Yes. Back to the harbor, everyone. Yeah. Right, I've got flyers to distribute. Olivier, the man. And the fleeing begins. Somehow I'm not surprised. But the citizens here are as eerily stirred to both action and rest as anywhere else. Now what truly moves them is the miraculous power of my melody. You there, reporters, take photos and write articles to your heart's content over this day's miracle. Okay, here we go. Say cheese. Marvelous. He's actually posing. Right. You guys still in the mood to talk about that stuff you mentioned before? Yeah, sure. I feel like I'll forget if we don't report it soon anyway. Well then let's hurry back and report to Jean. Just forget about him. Oh, Estelle, to where are you going? Wait, no, please wait. Ooh, what a great expression. How heartbroken, it's so cute. Olivier ran out of gas. How fickle you can be, my rose. To meet your fated partner again after such a long absence, and then to abet. It's been 3 months. Relax, Olivier. What cruel barbs you cast. Fated partner, my ass. Fated partner of my left Strega. What in the goddess name are you doing in Ruan anyways? Thought you were willing your days around in Elmo's hot springs. Mueller contacted me at Maple Leaf Inn, you see. He was kind enough to tell me that you've returned from your travails, Estelle. And I thought to myself, she has been deprived of my person for so long, her happiness is imperiled. I must welcome her back, and flew here post-haste. Certainly seems imperiled now. Still, I haven't seen you since the Queen's birthday celebrations. Thanks for your help back there, Olivier. It's nice to see you again. Truly. Ah, but your honesty makes it difficult for me to stay focused. When you don't take the opening to make a joke at my expense, it leaves me wanting something more. Let's see you deliver another line like that through broken teeth. Whatever. Jean, this thing is Olivier. Out of the people who helped us during the coup. He's a musician from Erbonia, we think. I don't think so. I have a feeling that Olivier is like a diplomat or something. He's some sort of like foreign spy. I think so. But like he's one of the good spies. Nice to meet you. You seem like an interesting person. So I'm guessing you don't mind if we let him in on this then. Yeah, I don't mind. I doubt he'll listen if we tell him to leave anyway. Oh, Shara, truly you know all there is to know about me. Your personal history, not quite. But your personality? Oh, yes, I do. Anyways, going beyond that. That sounds like a very good idea. Seriously, we have a story to talk about here. We don't have all day either. Dorothy and I need to get the scoop of the election. Right, I get it. So this is what the witnesses have to say. Estelle relayed the witness testimonies and Kevin's analysis on the situation. I see. You managed to gather a lot of details. It's enough to see that something is definitely up at least. Really? I thought a lot of what it was kind of vague. Well, the possibility of it being a prank from the mayoral candidates to cause problems for one from the other is out for one. Scaring Norman's kid is one thing, but I kind of doubt they'd waste time scaring guards or orphans. Also, the reports were consistent. The ghost was seen flying in every case. Yeah, because it was by the border, by the warehouse, by the north section of the city now, so it's been to both parts of Ruan, and it was seen by the orphanage, so it's been seen pretty much at all areas in Ruan. That's the kind of trick I doubt the average man on the street could pull off so easily. Well then, it must be a real ghost. Maybe some ancient noble went crazy and was locked up in a lonely cell and forced to wear a mask forever. And then, after 100 of years, he received as a spooky ghost. Please stop talking about such scary ideas with a happy face, thanks. Besides, ghosts are supposed to be, you know, bound to places or people. So it can't really be a ghost, can it? Not necessarily. What do you mean, Olivier? Oh, did you notice something? Well, I can't weigh in on the matter of our fugitive ghost lines, however. Estelle's reports featured several common points. From what she said, I think it's actually quite possible our specter is bound to a place or person. Oh, you're sharper than I thought. I was about to say the same thing, actually. Indeed, as a wandering hunter of love, I must keep a map of Libro handy at all times. Let us use my map to look at Estelle's sightings from a geographical perspective. Now then, Estelle, you investigated 3 areas, I believe. Here, here, and here. Okay. What, is he gonna, like, fucking triangulate the location of the ghost? Okay. The Ruan Warehouse District, the Airletten Checkpoint, and the Mercia Orphanage. What about them? Well, if we look over the testimonies for different ones, particular point stands out. Estelle, I don't suppose you see it yourself now looking at the map. The point that was obviously different from all 3 testimonies. Wait, that'd be... What is the point that's different? Huh? Where it appeared? Where it went? What it did? Huh? Okay, well, we know that it did a little bow. It got shot by the guard at Airletten. And then in Ruan, it was just hovering. What is the point that is obviously different between all 3 testimonies? I don't think where it appeared. So it went to the city, then the orphanage, then the border. What, are they trying to tell me, like, it's trying to leave Ruan, maybe? What it did. I mean, it forms a line, if that's what they're trying to say. I got it, it's where the ghost went that matters. Precisely, okay. Our raven-feathered tough man in the city's southern block said it went northeast. Right. Herr Letton's guardsman said it went north. Oh, I see. It's all congregating to the Janus Academy, and our young orphan said the White Shadow went east. What? Now I see, I never would have imagined. That's pretty conclusive, yeah. When you look at it like that, not many other places it can come from, really. Okay. Janus Royal Academy, it must be around there. Of course. I knew it. Olivier, you're pretty clever. Okay, I don't care if it's a ghost or whatever. We're going to go to the academy and find out just what it is. Jean, I assume we have permission to enter the academy. Absolutely. I'll phone ahead. Go on and investigate. See if you can get to the bottom of all this. I do have to wonder if our reporter friends have any plans, however. Really can't afford to cut out on the election. Okay, Dorothy, I'll leave this in your hands. Yes, sir. I'll do some real ghost hunting. I'll get tons of pictures. No. Help solve the damn mystery. You follow Estelle and take pictures relating to the ghost mess. Oh, okay. I don't really get it, but I'll do my best. Hey, we didn't actually agree to this part. Now, they did get us that photograph, so let's help them out in return, okay? I think I'll be okay, don't you? Kinda feels like this will eat away at our seriousness of the situation. Still, Dorothy probably can help us out, so... That's settled then. Counting on you guys. If you'll excuse me, I have a couple of mayoral candidates to interview. Oh, before that though, Estelle. Yeah, let's go. Your dad told me a little bit about that Josh thing. Not a lot, but enough for me to get the picture. Oh, damn. Even Neil knows. Everybody knows. I know you're worried about, those people. If I hear anything that might be related, I'll forward it to the guild. What? So, keep a stiff upper lip. Or, something. Anyways, gotta go. Aw, that's sweet of Neil. He cares about us too. Aw, Neil's embarrassed. It was a really big shock when he heard about it all from Cassius, I think. I think he's really been looking for a way to help you out. Really? Only if you could be a little more honest. That'd be sweet. I'll make sure to contact the guild too if I take any neato photographs of weird people. So Estelle, fight on, yeah? Or something. Thanks, Dorothy. Anyways, off to the Royal Academy. Like I said, I'll call ahead and let you know to let you in. Good luck, guys. We're counting on you. I miss him. It's not the same without my, my boy... not boyfriend, my brother. I don't even know what I'm bothering to ask at this point, but I suppose you want to come too, Olivier? Of course, my dear Estelle. You may as well ask if fish swim or birds fly. Why, after all, do you think I'd abandon the warm, moist embrace of Elmo to come here? Figures. Cher, what do you think? Should he come with us? Well, to be honest, I think we could use a help, but let me ask you one question, Olivier. Does Cassius know you're still in Liberal? Huh? Oh my, Shara, you wound me with such insinuations. The answer, however, is yes. Cassius, or shall I say, Brigadier General Bright, is well aware. Does that answer satisfy? Fair enough, but since you'll be helping us, don't expect me to go easy on you. If you don't give it your all, I'll keep you up all night. Yes, of course, I shall commit my body and soul to your cause. Have no, fear. Whoa, something feels really adult here. It's exciting. Nice, Shara. Looks like you know how to manage Olivier. Yeah. We've seen them drinking. Oh my god, new request. Okay, let me... Oh, I can't turn anything in, never mind. What is this? Sunday school lecturer. Kind Bracer to come serve as a Sunday school lecturer, okay. Go talk to Sister Frida. Another monster on the Crone Trail, and a monster on the Orion Causeway, okay. Well, since Olivier's here now, I guess he gets the Janus Blazer and the clog boots. No, I'll give him 2 long barrels. better range. Olivier Lenheim, he is back. I better stop by the orb factory. Upgrade his shit real quick. I have a feeling Olivier is going to be here for a while. Any new quartz? No. Alright, EP2. Okay, that's quite an increase. Range 1, that's fine. Hit 1, that's okay. Let's give him defense 2, actually. Let's also do... Heck. Evade. And giving him a blue one. Yeah, we'll give him mind 2 as well. There. What level is he? 41, okay. So he's struggling in the levels a bit. But that is fine. Okay, let's head to the chapel and hear what they have to say. Oh wait, it's not you. Not you, Father Theodore. The sister. Oh my. Are you here because you saw my request? Yes, ma'am. Sure did. It's perfect. Pretty urgent, right? Yes, today I'd like you to ask you to act as a guest teacher at Sunday school. How about, are you available? Sure. I'm not super confident, but give my best shot. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. I had asked a bracer named Karna to be the guest lecturer, but she suddenly had to leave on guild business. I put the church in a fix, and I was very disheartened. I see, so that's why it's so sudden. So, what should I do? First, come into the side room. I'll explain what I'd like for the class there. Me? A sister? Where's Kevin? I see. Okay, yeah, I think I get the gist. Start with an explanation of the guild, move on to an overview of a bracer's job, and then last but not least, answer the kids' questions correctly, right? Yes, that'll be plenty. If you'll excuse me, I'll be going back to class. I'll call you momentarily, so please wait here until then. I love how Dorothy's here too. Like, what the hell? I didn't sign up for this. I didn't take pictures of this. Still, truly the world is a strange place. Oh, for once we agree. I was just thinking that myself. Huh? What's up? Is there something on my face? Not even I could have predicted this. To think the day would come when Estelle would take the altar. Sure is a big surprise, isn't it? It just means that a certain girl famous for skipping Sunday school has grown up well, I guess. Oh, Estelle, your mentor is so proud. Well, that's sure nice to say, I think. True, I'm not super confident, but I should be fine teaching some kids. I hope so, but, well, I'll be relaxing until it's over. What are you gonna do, Olivier? Well, I have little to offer. You have my full attention and support. The class should be well visible from the second floor here, so I'll just watch from there. Oh, nice idea. I should take tons of pictures. Please don't screw anything up, you two. Oh my god, they are there watching me. She's got her camera too. Now then, everyone, we're going to have a guest teacher for the remainder of class. They've taken time out of their busy schedule to come speak to us, so don't be rude, okay? Okay. Now introducing the hero of Liberal. Alright, come on out. Hey guys, it's me, Yagami. Miss, who are you? I was just about to introduce myself. Give me a sec. Alright, well hello. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm still pretty new to the job, but I'm what we call a bracer. What? You're a bracer? No way, kakoi. How old are you, miss? Now, we'll have time for questions after. First, let's have our guests review what we've already gone over. If you wouldn't mind, Miss Estelle. Okay. Okay, is everyone ready? Let's go over today's class real quick. Class begins. About all bracer activities. What am I doing? Choose the correct answer and guide this special class to success. First, let's talk about my job as a bracer. So, a bracer is a specialist at investigation and combat. And our main duty as bracers is... discovery and sealing of ruined relics. Protecting the peace and citizenry of local regions. Security of nation board at number 2. the protection of peace and citizenry and of local regions. We don't just slay monsters and prevent crimes either. Bracers protect goods in transit and even look out for lost items. We help in a variety of ways. Alright, that was perfect. Bracers are broadly divided into two groups, seniors and juniors. Of those, juniors are what you might be called trainees, and by successfully completing missions and training hard, they eventually earn a promotion to become full bracers. But even once you become a full bracer, you're further divided up into a different class. We call these ranks, and each rank is assigned in accordance to your experience and success. Senior bracer, right? Yeah, that's G to A. There are 7 ranks from G to A. These are the only formal ranks, and when a bracer is close to being promoted, A+ is added to said rank. Furthermore, there's also an S rank, but it's given of an unofficial honorary rank, given to persons who have performed exceptional deeds. So publicly, A rank bracers are the highest bracers in the guild. Yes, I am killing this. A high five, brain. Alright, let's talk about the organization that manages bracers, the Bracer Guild. I think you learned this in class, but the guild operates not just in the Liberal Kingdom, but all over. This global organization was established about the same time as the Orbital Revolution, which was... oh fuck. 30 years ago? It wasn't 10, because 10 years ago was the 100-Day War, and bracers existed back then, because Cassius was a bracer. Roughly 30 years ago. More recent than you'd think, huh? They're so not buying this. Fuck! So next, we'll talk about the guild relation with foreign countries. At the moment, the guild has branches across the entire continent, but the reason the guild has been able to expand to this level is because of its non-governmental organizations with no ties to a specific nation. Right? But even with its practical activities, the guild has a lot to think about. For example, they have to keep promises to prevent them from ending up opposed to nations. The most famous promise related to that is... non-interference with state powers. Non-combat agreements with national armies. It's 1 or 3. What's the most important agreement the guild has to keep with the nations it works for? It's 1 because, yeah, like in the first game we weren't able to go against the Royal Army, but if someone requests us to go against the Royal Army, then we can do that as long as it's a citizen. The non-combat agreement with national armies. In other words, it's a promise not to fight with that country's soldiers. After all, no one would accept an organization that might at the wrong time become their enemies. I don't think that's wrong, exactly. Still. Yeah, 'cause we can add a loophole around that. The guild uses a lot of methods like this to separate its duties from a nation's. Of course, not everything is always solved so simply according to the codes, so sometimes in emergencies you can end up in situations that are contradictory to the code. But in times like this, bracers are asked to put one basic principle above all else. In other words, we bracers in all situations should prioritize the safety of civilians. If you think about the first and foremost, then you'll naturally be guided to the correct action. Well, sometimes when you try taking action, you'll end up with a whole bunch of other problems, but overcoming stuff like this is part of the job too. Yeah, that's a good summary. And that pretty much sums it up. Oh my god, I fucked up once, which means I failed. How was it? Did everyone understand? That ends the first half of class. Still though, this is close. She has no problem blurting out any old answer whenever something comes up she doesn't know. But I wonder if they haven't noticed. Okay, relax, Cher. I got 1 wrong, okay? Alright, it's the time you've all been waiting for. You got anything you want to ask our guests? Go ahead and raise your hand. Please, Miss Estelle, carry on. Sure thing, I'll certainly try. Who's ready to get their questions answered? Q&A time, any question goes. Select the correct answer and overcome any risky or questionable questions. Oh, pick me. You there, young lad. You sure got a lot of energy. What's your question? When can you become a bracer? What age can you become a bracer? Well, to become a bracer, you first need to become a junior bracer. You can become one if you pass the test, but to take the test, you have to be 16. You're required to be 16 or older. Of course, even if you pass the exam, you don't instantly become one. For a while, you'll receive training under the guidance of an older bracer. Once you've gained enough experience there, you'll finally become a junior bracer. Perfect. Okay, so you gotta be 16. Thanks, miss. Okay, next question. Fire away. Do you gotta beat up monsters no matter what? Some of them are really cute. That's a good question. How to respond to monsters is tough, but in general... Judge based on appearance. Defeat them, obviously. Prioritize the client's intent. Well, we prioritize the client's intent. There's no absolute right answer when dealing with monsters. It really depends on the situation. So if the client doesn't demand their extermination, we may sometimes let them go. It was kind of a tricky question, but looks like I was able to answer it perfectly. You. Okay. Alright, go for it, Todd. There was a case a while back where the Sky Bandits attacked an airliner. Was it the Royal Army who arrested the Sky Bandits then, or was it bracers? You mean the disappearance of the Lind? The one who finally arrested the Sky Bandits were... the Royal Guard troops. If I recall correctly, the Royal Guard is like Schwarz. They protect like the royal family. The Royal Army is the one that arrested them because it was General Morgan. So it should be this. The Royal Army forces. In the final entry mission, the Bracers and Royal Army worked together using a pincer move to corner them. When the Sky Bandits tried to flee, the Royal Army caught and arrested them. In other words, the Bracers and the Royal Army cooperated to flush them out. Alright, no problems here. Okay, so the Royal Army and the Bracers work together. That's so cool. I am cool. Can I ask something? Were you the one that arrested them? Sure, go ahead. I'm actually studying for entrance exams and just forgot this, but which of the 3 principles in the code is the protective duty to civilians? How the heck am I supposed to remember something like that? Wait a second, the protective duty to civilians principle, that's... One of 3 chances, baby. 1 of 3 chances. 3? Guild Code Principle 3, I think. Huh, was it? Thought the 3rd principle was non-interference. Oh, really? Sorry, I already knew the answer. It's the 2nd principle. Fuck. Well, I'm sure glad you know. And that is so embarrassing. So, no more questions? Okay, I've got a question then. Go ahead. So it doesn't have much to do with the class, but when the mayor was arrested, the Queen's airship came, right? How big was the airship? I knew there'd be one. There's always one with some weirdo question that has nothing to do with anything. By the Queen's airship, do you mean the Arsail? Yeah, that one. It looked really big, but I wonder how big it really was. The Arsail size. I think I read about it in a book before. Yeah, I don't know this. What? 32... yeah. What is an ARG? I mean, it's the biggest one, right? If I recall correctly, because it's the Queen's airship, so it's got to be the biggest size. I think it had an overall length of 42 ARG, if I remember correctly. That might not be the exact precise, but should be close. Wow, that's huge. Thanks, Miss Estelle. So did I get it right or not? I don't know. Tell me, game. Fuck. If not, then I believe that's all our guest. That's all for our guest speaker today. Thank God. Everyone say hi to say thank you to Miss Estelle. Thank you very much. Bye, kids. I'm surprised there was no question. Estelle, do you have a boyfriend? Thanks for your time. I know you're quite busy. The children were overjoyed. Thanks. I was pretty nervous before I did it, but if they had fun, then it was worth it. I do apologize for cutting things short, but I have more classes if you'll pardon me. If the chance to come again, I would love to have you back for another talk. Sure thing. No, I messed up twice, or thrice, I don't know. Seems you managed just fine. Somehow. No need to be so humble. I witnessed your performance. You were a fantastic teacher. Aw, come on, really? Still, it made me think about just how much I don't know. Every time they ask for details, I start panicking. Well, just make sure to work hard from now on. No one's gonna trust a bracer who doesn't even know the code. Yeah. I'll keep working at it, I promise. Nice. And that leaves us on 2 more monsters, Crone Trail and Orion Causeway. Perfect. Okay, so let's head down here. I have to head to the Genis Academy, so I need to do this request really quickly, because this is unrelated to where I'm headed. You are not protect all NPCs. Okay, yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Oh, are we done already?
Dorothy ain't dying. It's not her time yet. But it would have been her time in the first game if I let the Dobermans kill her. That would have been very gruesome. Okay, where's my monster? Where is my target at? You? No, it's not you. It's not you either. Okay, I think Olivier has the same moves still.
Seems you.
Save my CP, I want to build it up. Okay. Not along this path. Ah, here it is. Found you. It's the same. Oh no, it's the other variant. Okay. Stu Morale. Okay. Now we do this. And now Olivier, you do... He has the same moves in the first game. Great. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Oh my gosh, you just blinded him. I love it. Okay, now we do True Hurricane. Alright, good damage. Good damage. Alright, Olivier, I'm counting on you. Kill this guy. And do this. Nice. Oh, they're so freaking loud. Alright, nice. We're done here. Let's go head back. We can now head on to the Genis Academy, because we can fight the Vista monster along the way too, so that adds up perfectly. Actually, oh yeah, Genis Academy. I forgot how close it was. Okay, I think I rushed through this area once, so let's take it slow while I look for the monster. Thankfully I have the Heaven's Eye, so I should be able to see it on the map if I do spot it. Monster, where are thou? It's not here. Just gotta look for a huge honkin' monster on the side of a road somewhere. I don't see it. Is the Vista, right? Oh no, it's Crone Trail. Crap. Whoops. I spent time looking at nothing. It's on the Crone Trail. I misread. In that case, I need to... I need to head all the way up. Oh crap, that's kind of far then. Out of my way. Okay. Jabba.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, let's get there as quick as I can. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. Thankfully, I think the turbo is stuck at 6 times speed because I think it saved my configuration settings from the first game. Oh shit, it's this guy. Not good. Okay, we need to one-shot that hammerhead, because he's gonna freaking kill you in one hit.
Come on.
Oops.
Oh, are we done all?
I did not mean to do that. Let's go this way. Minoria Village. We cut through here, we're good. I did not mean to come in here. Oh, is Kevin here? I'm kind of wondering. No. But the Elder is here now, okay. Okay, so I'm in the Crone Trail after this. Perfect. This should be the last section I need to pass. Alright, let's look for this monster now. Should be pretty easy to spot. Where art? Oh, there you are. What the hell is this guy? This is a new mob. Okay, what are you weak to? Let me just see. Scorpion monster has powerful venom. Okay. That means I gotta kill you quickly. So I'll do this. Then we just attack. Okay. Blind him. Nice. The camera is the most effective weapon. Let's actually kill you first. Oh my gosh, really? Save my CP. Yeah, he's blinded, so it's fine. Crap, I need more CP. What? I seriously missed twice? Looking good. Estelle, why have you missed 3 times in a row? CP farm. CP farm. Yes. Exterminated monster. Alright, cool. Now we're out of here. Just curious, what did he drop? Monster carapace, okay. It's not a rare item. Okay, well I didn't need to do that, but you did. Got some shrimplets, I appreciate it. I have 99 though, so I'm pretty sure it won't stack to 100. Don't think they raised the item cap. That's annoying. I have to do this now. It's funny how paralysis prevents you from normally attacking, but you can still cast arts. It's like, what? Don't I kind of need it? Actually I might be able to wipe them out here. Almost. Wait, no, I didn't mean to flee. I didn't mean to flee. Wasted my CP for nothing. Well. Okay, let's head back to the academy now. That is the orphanage, not the academy. Yep, I came all this way just to say fuck you to that hammerhead in particular, for no reason. This way? Okay. There we go. Now we're back on track. They should like put like a pedometer or something on the screen being like, how many steps has Estelle walked in this game? Let it be a whole ton with the turbo on. Alright, made it. You can come inside now. Exams are over. Genis Royal Academy. Oh my god, it looks so sparse without all the festival decorations. So this is the Royal Academy. What are you talking about? You've been here before, Olivier. You were here for the festival. Full of budding flowers, trembling with potential, dewed with the passionate moisture of sweat and youthful tears. Wait, was he? I thought he was. Or is it the Duke? Lovely place. Oh wow, I see like 10 pictures I want to take already. I'm gonna go through so much film. You've completely forgotten why we're here, haven't you? Remember, we're here to investigate the ghost issue. This kind of makes me all nostalgic, though. I mean, we were only here a week, but... just means you cherish the time you spend with your friends. I believe you acted together in a play during the school festival, right? Ooh, I heard about that from Neil. Estelle was a knight and Josh was a princess. Wish I could have gotten some pictures. Wait, what? Is this true? What a tragedy. That I should miss Josh at his utmost grace, at his most graceful and alluring. We simply must find him and have him wear such splendor again. And all of my memories are ruined forever. Changing gears though, Matron Teresa said the test period would be over soon. I wonder if we're here a little early though. Oh, is that... Stieg, yeah. That means Chloe's here too. Huh, I have no idea what you're saying, but you're welcoming me, right? How have you been, Sieg? Estelle! Oh my god, it's my wife. It's Estelle's wife. If Josh is the boyfriend, then Estelle... Chloe's the wife. Been a while, huh? It has. Aw, yes. Hug it out. What's wrong, Chloe? Sorry, I'm so sorry. You've suffered so much and I can't do anything. I can't do anything to help my friends. I'm such a wretch. Hey, don't say that. I'm glad you care so much. I'm sure he would feel the same way. I'm just happy to see you again. Me too. Thank Idios we were able to meet again. And it's the student council. It's Jill. Good grief, you two are dramatic even off the stage. Hey Estelle, think we saw each other late at the birthday celebrations, right? Hi Jill, yeah, that's about right. And Hans too, hello. Hey Estelle, everyone. I'd love to chat, but I think we need to put that aside for a minute. You guys are here on bracer business, right? The dean wants to see you. We'll show you the way. Oh, even he's in on it? Okay. Oh, right, because they gave a phone call to it. I forgot. Yes, I see. So you suspect this white shadow is originating from the academy grounds? Yes, sir. Seems like it is. The guild would like permission to investigate the academy grounds, sir. May we have permission to check the campus thoroughly and interview the students? Certainly. Given the circumstances, I would ask you to investigate in truth. Well, I have little idea what this white shadow could be. If it is affecting the elections, we simply cannot sit idle and let it go. Thanks, sir. You mentioned not knowing what the white shadow might be. Alas, no. No one's reported anything of the sort to me. Jill, has anyone come to the student council about such a thing? No, not a peep. It was exam crunch time, though. Nobody really had the time to come say so much as hi to us anyway. I see, that would make sense. Huh? I think I'm lost. Here at the Royal Academy, there are periodic exams which determine if you proceed to the next grade. Even if the students saw something, they might just choose to ignore it and focus on studying. I have to admit, I'd probably be one of them. I'd rather get one more formula in my head than focus on something that might just be my sleep-deprived mind playing tricks on me. Whoa, are the exams really that intense? Well, they work you students to the bone. But as of today, and exams are done, sweet mercy of Idios, and people are going to be a lot more relaxed. If people were going to start talking about ghost stories, today's the day for it. There is a converse to this. If rumors spread too far, it will be hard to divine the truth. If we wish to hear the stories from the witness themselves, we must act today. Very true, because then it'll be like the talk of the town. Well then, you may begin your investigation immediately. Jill, Hans, Chloe, I expect you to give them your full support. Yes, sir. Understand. So first off, if we're investigating something, we need a headquarters. Someone might come to the student council with info, so you can meet us in the meeting room. That'd be perfect, let's go. God, the gang's all back together. Let's divide up the jobs. Shara and I will go to question the teachers. That should be in the staff room right now. After that, we'll hunt down the rest of the staff and interrogate them too. Leave it to us. It shouldn't take too long. Hans will check the record in the reference room and see if anything like this has happened around here before. Understood. Estelle and Chloe will be in charge of interviewing students. Okay. We'll do our best. Dorothy and Olivier, you two, investigate the grounds as you see fit. I'll trust your artist's intuition to find something. Leave it to me. I'll do my best. Okay, so everyone try and finish up your investigations by nightfall and return here. Alright, fall out. She really is good at this, huh? I noticed it during the school festival, too. She could be pretty silly at times, but I guess she leads the student council for a reason. Well, she does want to become a politician, kind of like Maybelle of Bose. Oh shit, Maybelle mentioned? She was really frustrated when the election began. She kept going on about how she could have been a candidate if she were 10 years older. Well, I guess she could, yeah. Oh yeah, I was wondering, how much do Jill and Hans know about you, Chloe? I know you mentioned once they nicknamed you. Yes, they did. They essentially know everything. They saw through my disguise about halfway into my first year here. Aside from them, only the dean knows my true identity. That makes sense, I guess. They do seem pretty comfortable hanging out with you, even though they know about your important royal stuff. Yes, just like you, Estelle. You are the best friends I have. Come on, you're embarrassing me. Here. Anyhow, let's go find some students to interrogate. If you see anything weird during the test period, should be good enough without raising suspicion, right? Yes, that should keep the rumors from spreading, I think. Remember though, some of the students may be back in their dormitories already. Good point, we'll look there too. Off we go. Chloe's on the team, oh my gosh. She got a new sprite too. She's level 40. Okay, I cannot give her anything at the moment. I'll give her mind 1. Give her a defense. I'll give her a EP cut. Attack. I'll do evade. Oh, actually shield. Yeah. Alright, time to look around. Got a sec? Do you need something? Yeah, got a question for you. Estelle explained that they were looking for any strange events that have occurred during the exam period. A strange event during the exam period? Ooh, like what? This sounds fascinating. Did something happen? You're entirely too excited about this, you know? It probably means she doesn't know anything. Guess we gotta go somewhere else then. So what happened? Hey, come on, tell me. Alright. She just wants some gossip. Yo, Chloe, you getting ready for the club too? No, I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, I don't have any time right now. I'm checking around the school for something. Checking for what? Well, you see... strange events. Sorry, I don't remember anything like that. I know there are weird rumors floating around, but can't say I know the details. I see. Either way, thanks. We'll try something else. Sorry, I could be more helpful. No worries. Thanks for your time. No problemo. Hey, you two. How goes the question? Oh, it's Hans. Well, we just started, so we don't have much yet. Any luck with the records? Not yet, but there aren't many records that could be relevant, so this shouldn't take long. I know you're busy, but could I take a minute of your time? Sure. Let me guess, this is about Josh, right? Yeah. I haven't heard all the details, but he's gone missing, right? He, has, but don't worry. It's something he did on his own, so it's basically like him running away from home. I wonder. I know I only spent a week or so with him, but... well, we really got along, got to know each other. We talked about a whole lot of things. He just could not shut up about his life after he came to live with you, Estelle. Really? That's so embarrassing. I was such a tomboy. I mean, I guess that's still true, but... well, I heard a lot of heartwarming stories, I'll say that much. The thing is, I never heard a word about anything before that. Oh. One time I just kind of casually asked about what his life was like before he came to live with you. I'll never forget his expression when I asked. I'll never be able to. His eyes just sort of clouded over. It was like staring over a selge-long field of who knows what that only he could see. Afterwards, though, he just laughed it off and pretended it never happened while avoiding the question. I don't really know his history, but his leaving has something to do with his early life, doesn't it? Yeah, we're pretty sure it does. I knew it. Well, whenever we went to bed, we'd always talk about how the day went, right? How practice was going, for example, or how delicious lunch was, that sort of thing. Whenever we did that, he got this look like he was looking at something bright and beautiful. It was the expression of someone looking at something they want but can't have. And at the same time, he sort of just seemed to accept that it was something he could never have. He never really lost that look the entire time he was here. Josh, it is something you can have, you giant idiot. A normal life, that's what. So yeah. I know I shouldn't really get involved since I don't know you two that well, but can I ask one favor of you? Just one? Huh? If you meet him again, don't ever let him have that kind of expression. He is an idiot thinking he can't have that kind of life. He's got just as much of a right to love, laugh, and enjoy life as any of us do. Can you do that for me? Hans. Yeah, of course I can. I'll wake him up to that fact even if I have to slap his cheeks beet red in the process. Estelle, it may take that to really get him to understand, but we'll do it. Ah, crud. Sorry in advance, Jay. Feel good to get off my chest. Sorry. I shouldn't take up too much of your time. Good luck with your investigation. Yeah, thanks, Hans. That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, besides Estelle, like, the only time Josh has kind of been away from us and not with, like, any other party member is with Hans during the festival, so... He hasn't really interacted with many other people besides us.